Yo, man, what a finish to the Daytona 500 this was. Oh my gosh, well, I got this post-race reaction, y'all. It's gonna be fun, so. Yeah, guys, today was the 67th running of the Daytona 500, and yeah, guys, this race was indeed on a weather delay for like over 4 hours, and this was indeed a night race, so, man, Daytona night races give me some good vibes, man. Always fun when to watch a Daytona night race, especially when it's a Daytona 500 primetime night race, so, yeah. So, Chase Briscoe, he won the pole for this race back on Wednesday. And, yeah, your dual winners were Austin Cindric and Bubba Wallace. So, yeah, in stage one, I gotta say this. The racing was phenomenal from start to finish. 3 wide through the majority of this race. Absolutely outstanding. And shout out to these drivers, man. For holding it 3 wide for that long without wrecking. Outstanding, man. This has gotta be... this has got to be the best Daytona 500. Like, literally. This long, 3 wide. This was better than last year. Like, this, I'd say, this was, out of all the Daytona 500s I've watched, like, on TV, this has to be so far my favorite, the best since 2019, if you ask me personally. So, but, wow, like, so, the incidents that happened were, Denny Hamlin, he and, Zane Smith, Josh Berry was, on the inside, it was, I don't know, something was up right there with the inside line with all of them, just checking up. That was on the, that was in stage 1. And speaking of which, Joey Logano, he did win the first stage, so... Yeah, and then Joey Logano was basically almost ineffective until stage 3, where, he just had, this piece of debris that completely affected his car, and that completely, what happened with that next incident happened that took out Chastain, the outside just stacked up and created havoc in the next turn, but one driver I do feel bad for is Helio Castroneves, man. He has been involved in so much incidents this speed weeks, and I just feel it for the guy, man. I just feel it, so... Yeah, and then, like I said, the racing, totally phenomenal. Stage 2 was won by Ryan Blaney, but, so, yeah, and then Stage 3 just continues to be more incredible, great racing, and then the next caution for incident was for when Stenhouse and Logano got together. From my initial reaction was, I thought Logano tried to make a move that really wasn't there and just forced a gap, and that just caused a wreck. But Stenhouse, he did come down on the 22 there. It was for me, it's like a combination of both. Logano tried to force a gap, and Stenhouse tried to throw a block and wasn't even clear. So yeah. And then, man, one driver I gotta talk about, Ryan Preece, dude. From that second to last crash before overtime, he took a wild, vicious ride, man. I'm so glad he's okay. That car literally, did a wheelie and then flipped over, so... I'm so glad Preece is okay, man. Just, this track for Ryan Preece this is the second time in the past 2 years at Daytona he has flipped. You gotta feel it. You gotta feel it. So, yeah. Team Penske, man, has led over half of the laps in this race today. Led over half of the laps in this race. They were dominant. Team Penske and the Fords were practically dominant. So, yeah. And, yeah, Logano, he ended up finishing 35th. Cindric, I'm not sure where he finished. I'm trying to look up to now. He ended up finishing 8th out of all this, and Blaney ended up finishing 7th, so, and then, on that final overtime, on that last restart, man, Denny Hamlin, man, he was in position to win his 4th Daytona 500, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we were so close. When you get taken out, when your favorite driver is leading, you can't help to feel it's a bummer. It's definitely a bummer, but it is what it is, guys. This stuff is gonna happen. Super speedway races like this. This stuff is just gonna happen. But dang, man, dang. Denny ended up finishing 24th out of all that. He was in position, man. He was riding around the back for the majority of this race, like, and then he found a way back up through the field and ended up getting in the right position. Just, man, and also after when Riley Herbst, like, got out of shape on the last lap, there was no Toyotas even around him, so, like, oh my goodness, so, man, and after all the chaos on that final lap, somehow William Byron was able to escape through and win back-to-back Daytona 500s with Tyler Reddick finishing second, and credit to NASCAR for not throwing the caution out. So, yeah, we end up getting a green flag finish for the first time since this car even came out, like for the first time in 3 years. So, since the 2022 Daytona 500 when Cindric won. And yeah, Team Penske, man, like I said, they were dominant. Like, the Fords were the #1 manufacturer. Like, I'm not really surprised, but, you know. Yeah, just this Daytona 500 in general was just one of the best I've seen. Out of all the years I've watched in NASCAR, all the years I've actually watched the Daytona 500, this has got to be the best. Like, my goodness gracious, man, a green flag finish, like, oh my goodness, one of the best, man. Just, but good grief, I'd say this was even better than the 2022 Daytona 500, the 2019 Daytona 500, the 2019 Daytona 500, to all the 500s I've watched. The 2025 and 2019 Daytona 500s are first and second, so yeah. Bubba Wallace, also, I gotta talk about him. He had a good day, but he ended up finishing 29th because he was involved in an accident with Ryan Preece, which, good grief, that car he took a wild ride. Like I said, Ryan Preece, man, took a wild ride. Kyle Busch and Joey Logano, they just can't catch a break in the Daytona 500s, man. Michael McDowell, he ended up finishing 11th. I'm just pointing out the notable finishers. Jimmy Johnson escaped the chaos and finished 3rd. Chase Briscoe finished 4th. But yeah, man, like, the only thing I'd say strategy-wise was just saving fuel. Like, that's it. Like, other than the fuel savings, like in stage 1, this has been a amazing Daytona 500 to watch. 3 wide throughout the field, throughout almost all of this race. Like, it was just absolutely satisfying to watch. But man, as a Denny Hamlin fan myself, on that last lap, dude, just absolutely crushed my spirit on the last lap. I'm heartbroken from that last lap, but hey, it is what it is, man. Just, so close, but super speedway racing, man, you're just gonna have these moments. Just, it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. So at the end of the day, it's just racing. So yeah, but congratulations to William Byron. Back-to-back Daytona 500s. Back-to-back Daytona 500, y'all. He's the first time he's did it since my guy did it back in 2019 and 2020, which is Denny Hamlin. So yeah, man, I feel really happy for Byron. You know, this is second time he's won a Daytona 500, and he put himself, it was just lucky, man. Just, you gotta have luck to win, but especially super speedway races, gotta have luck to go on your side, and it just happened. So congratulations to William Byron, man. Just wow. What a race. And other than that, I got a shout out to Corey LaJoie. Corey LaJoie ran a great race today. He ran a great race. Man, he had a legit chance to pull up the biggest upset, one of the biggest upsets in 500 history, and just didn't get it done. So, yeah. And that's all I have to say, guys. But, dang. Whew. boy, we got Atlanta next week. Man, William Byron's now a 2-time Daytona 500 champion, y'all. Yeah. So, anyways, what a race this was. I don't think I have anything else to say. I'm glad Priest was okay after that humongous crash. Christopher Bell, by the way, before I go, Christopher Bell, he was indeed my pick to win this race. He was indeed my pick to win the Daytona 500. He was up there, but man, his car just did not take the pushes that, Christopher Bell's car just could not handle the pushes, man. He just took a big hit, man. I'm glad everybody was okay after that, but dang, man. Wow, congratulations to Byron once again. That's it, guys. So what do you guys think about this year's Daytona 500? Let me know in the comments below. And anyways, this is Preston signing off. Peace out.